Okay, so there's been some question about durability again regarding the Flex, particularly the flexNExT. So the only difficulty with this is that this center disc is pretty rigid. It's 125 kilohertz T5577, but the rest of it is quite moldable. And there's a question about like placing, like shopping bags or some kind of pressure on the hand that would somehow damage or crease the device. So I'm just going to tear into this thing as best I can and see if we get any negative reaction. So, if we're talking about, we got quite a lot of bend there, but if you're putting pressure, right? So say there's a shopping bag across it, we're going to really just try to break it. Like if you got a shopping bag that's doing that to you, you've got other problems. But you can still see it works. All the lights work. You just flatten it out, right? You just kind of, if you literally had a problem, you just kind of flatten it back out under your skin, and it's good. Ooh, did we get one failure? We might have. No, we got one light to fail. Oh, it kind of came back. Oh, so this is probably indicative of a component on the surface becoming delaminated from the PCB that carries it. So obviously, roughhousing it too much can delaminate those surface components. But there might be a way actually for us to apply some epoxy resin over top of them to stop that from happening. But now you kind of got a cool push button effect. But anyway, let's see if we can really break it. It's folded up. So your hand has been mangled by the trash compactor, and it's pretty wrecked. So I'll just unfold it here. Okay, so we've been able to kill the NFC tag. It's not working anymore. The two lights are working, and I don't have a 125 kilohertz, but I'm fairly certain the 125 kilohertz disc is fine too, because it's just a rigid, monster of a tag. But we did kill the NFC portion. But the other thing to keep in mind here is that the actual layer. So you can see right there, that right there is where the tiny little NFC tag is. So I bet if I press down, oh, it's right there. You can see the little black dot there. That's the tag. So if I press down, am I going to get that to work again? No. So it's delaminated fully. But the important thing again is that the coating itself, the material, has not failed. There's no infiltration. I could put it into solution and really test that theory, but I'm not seeing any tears or rips or anything that would indicate any kind of failure of the coating. So even if you had loss of function, it's not a safety issue. And what we would do is we'd say, sorry you got your hand mangled so badly, but here's a replacement for you.